For more than a century, freak shows captivated, shocked, and entertained audiences, presenting individuals with rare physical traits. From conjoined twins to bearded women, these performers were both exploited and celebrated, transforming their differences into a livelihood. Yet behind the curtain, their lives were often far more complicated than the spectacle revealed. Who were these real-life circus freaks, and what became of them? Let's uncover the astonishing and sometimes tragic histories of the 15 most disturbing circus freaks ever known. Number 15. Monsieur Abe Hin, the French giant. Monsieur Abe Hin, also known as Jean Behin, was born in Belgium in 1805 and grew into a presence few could ignore. Estimates of his height varied greatly, ranging from nearly 7 feet to almost 8, yet no measurement could fully explain his commanding stature. His appeal extended beyond size alone. Behin sang, acted, and demonstrated remarkable strength, often weaving humor into his performances. By the 1840s, his reputation spread across Europe before carrying him to America, where he joined Barnum's American Museum. During this period, a highly publicized conflict with fellow giant Colonel Goen drew attention until P.T. Barnum intervened, recognizing the profit potential of a staged rematch. Behin appeared in theatrical productions, voiced support for the Union during the Civil War, and maintained a demanding touring schedule. His private life remained turbulent, marked by a failed marriage and allegations of cruelty and racism. He died in 1873 and was buried in Brooklyn's Greenwood Cemetery. To number 14, Major Zamora. Major Zamora's true identity and personal history have largely vanished, yet his sideshow performances left a lasting impression. Measuring only 32 inches tall, he appeared throughout the dime museum circuit during the 1890s. Marketed as a triple-jointed contortionist, his extreme flexibility allowed him to compress his body into impossibly tight spaces, including cabinets, crates, and specially crafted glass bottles. His movements, fluid and unnatural, earned comparisons to an octopus from astonished audiences. Zamora first gained attention along New York's Bowery before traveling to St. Louis. There he met Tina Guffman, a little person promoted as the world's smallest woman. Though taller than Zamora, she married him in 1893 and adopted the name Tina Zamora. Together, they toured as a married act, one drawing fascination for both their size and partnership. Beyond these details, Zamora's story fades, remembered chiefly for transforming physical difference into performance. Number 13, the Alligator girl Esther Parnell was born in 1926 in Kenley with ichthyosis, a condition that caused her skin to appear thick, dry, and scaly. Alongside her brother Bill, who shared the condition, she entered the sideshow circuit during the 1940s as part of Joe Hilton's sideshow. Promoted as one of the Alligator twins, Esther became a recognizable figure to audiences. While her appearance drew attention, she sustained a long career built on endurance and consistency. In 1947, she married musician Thomas Blackman, and the following year, welcomed her first child, presenting herself publicly as the world's strangest mother. She eventually had 7 children while continuing to perform. Esther remained active in sideshows until 1982 and later appeared in 2 horror films during the 1970s, The Mutations and The Sentinel. She died in 2003, remembered as both a sideshow performer and a mother who balanced public exhibition with family life. Number 12, the human owl Martin Laurel, born Martin Emmerling around 1886, built his career around a physical ability that unsettled and fascinated spectators. He possessed the rare ability to rotate his head nearly backward, earning the stage name the Human Owl. His performances began in Europe during his 20s before he relocated to the United States in 1921. Coney Island became his primary stage where crowds gathered to witness his unnatural movement. Over time, Laurel joined major touring productions, including Ringling Brothers' Barnum and Bailey and Dick Best's Royal American shows. By the 1940s, he continued appearing in sideshows and Ripley's exhibitions alongside other well-known curiosities, including Popeye Perry and Junior Styles, known as Lobster Boy. Little information survives regarding his personal life, yet his act left a distinct mark on sideshow history. Laurel continued performing until the mid-1940s, sustaining a lengthy career defined by one extraordinary trait. Number 11, Colonel and Mrs. Reuben Steer. Reuben Allen Steer was born in 1838 and reached adulthood standing 3 feet 8 inches tall, weighing only 43 pounds. Known on stage as Colonel Steer, he toured with Stone and Murray Circus, Carl Stephen Bailey Circus, and the Lilliputian Opera Company, traveling widely throughout the United States. In 1880, he married Rebecca Ann Myers, a fellow little person from Indiana. Their marriage became both a personal bond and the foundation of their professional act. Together, they performed until retiring in 1906 to Shepashay, Rhode Island. Retirement brought continued activity rather than quiet living. The couple operated a poultry farm, managed a restaurant, opened a candy shop, and became familiar figures in their community. Reuben later served as a truant officer, a role he reportedly approached with enthusiasm. He died in 1915, remembered as both a seasoned performer and a respected resident. Number 10. The Scandinavian Giant. Clifford Thompson was born in Wisconsin in 1904 and grew into a man whose height overwhelmed everyday spaces. Circus posters boldly claimed he stood 8 feet 7 inches tall, though reliable accounts place his true height closer to 7.5 feet, still extraordinary for the era. For 8 years, Thompson traveled the circus circuit, first appearing with Al G. Barnes before joining Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey. Over time, he moved away from sideshow life, seeking opportunities beyond exhibition. His size translated naturally into advertising work, leading him to promote milk, beer, shoes, and automobiles. Later in life, Thompson pursued an unexpected path, studying law, earning a degree, and practicing professionally. This earned him recognition as what many described as the tallest lawyer in history. He also appeared in motion pictures, including Sealskins and Murder in the Private Car. Thompson sought acknowledgement as the tallest living man and even challenged Robert Wadlow, though the comparison proved unfavorable. He died in 1955, remembered as ambitious, determined, and constantly searching for a new purpose. Number 9. Pyramal Sammy. Pyramal Sammy, known on stage as the double-bodied Hindu enigma, was born in India in 1888 with a parasitic twin attached to his chest. Promoters heightened curiosity by dressing the undeveloped body in girls' clothing and presenting the two as siblings named Pyramal and Sammy. Early in his career, Sammy toured alongside his cousin Supramanian Munami, a little person, as well as others cruelly marketed as pinheads. Between 1900 and 1915, he performed with Ringling Brothers, where fascination often merged with ridicule. Accounts suggest life in America brought discomfort rather than belonging, leaving him isolated within an industry shaped by exploitation. Audiences stared, yet understanding rarely followed. Eventually, Sammy returned to India, distancing himself from a stage that had turned his body into spectacle. His story remains one of the most unsettling in sideshow history, illustrating how profit frequently outweighed dignity and how personal humanity was often erased beneath applause and curiosity. Number 8. Ella Ewing, the Missouri Giantess. Ella Ewing was born in 1872 in the farming community of Guerin, Missouri. At 9 years old, her growth accelerated rapidly, eventually reaching a height reported to exceed 8 feet, though skeptics argued she stood closer to 7. To those who encountered her, she appeared taller than any woman they had ever seen. Her deeply religious parents initially refused offers to place her on display. By her 20s, Ella agreed to perform only if her parents accompanied her as chaperones. Billed as the Missouri Giantess, she toured dime museums, appeared at the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, joined Barnum and Bailey, sold photographs, and later performed with Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. Careful with finances, Ella saved consistently and eventually built a specially designed home with elevated ceilings for comfort. By 1910, she retired financially independent. Declining health followed, and she died in 1913 at the age of 40, remembered for balancing spectacle with personal restraint. Number 7. The Cardiff Giant. George Auger was born in Cardiff, Wales in 1881, a birthplace that inspired his stage name, the Cardiff Giant. The name bore no connection to P.T. Barnum's earlier hoax and reflected geography alone. Now, Auger stood over 7 feet 4 inches tall, though promoters often exaggerated his height to 8 feet 4 inches, to increase ticket sales. His life changed after attending a Barnum and Bailey show in England, where he visibly towered over the featured giant and soon received an offer to perform. By 1903, he relocated to the United States. In 1906, Auger launched a vaudeville production inspired by Jack the Giant Killer, starring himself alongside the Horvath Midgets. The act toured for nearly a decade, blending fairy tale storytelling with sideshow appeal. Auger later returned to circus performance and appeared in Harold Lloyd's Why Worry. His life ended abruptly in 1922 when he died at just 41 years old. Number 6, Celeste Aguirre. Celeste Herman, later known as Celeste Aguirre, experienced rapid weight gain beginning in early childhood. By 6th grade, she weighed 150 pounds, and by high school graduation, her weight exceeded 300. Financial hardship followed marriage when her husband lost his job, prompting her to join a carnival out of necessity. Performing under names such as Dolly Dimples, Jolly Dolly, and the world's most beautiful fat lady, she became a major attraction. Standing just under 5 feet tall, her weight eventually reached 555 pounds. She headlined with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey throughout the 1930s and 1940s. In 1950, a heart attack nearly ended her career. Instead, she transformed her life, adopting a strict baby food diet and losing 443 pounds in just over a year. Celeste transitioned into teaching, lecturing, now and writing a diet book. In 2014, she was inducted into Coney Island's Sideshow Hall of Fame. Number 5, the Ohio Bigfoot Girl. Fannie Mills, known widely as the Ohio Bigfoot Girl, was born in 1860 with Milroy's disease, a rare condition that caused extreme swelling of the limbs. Her feet eventually measured 19 inches long and 7 inches wide. Standing only 5 feet 2 inches tall and weighing roughly 115 pounds, the contrast between her slight frame and enormous feet fascinated onlookers. By 1885, Fannie accepted public attention and joined the sideshow circuit, touring throughout the United States. Promoters intensified curiosity by advertising a $5,000 reward to any man willing to marry her. Away from the exhibition, her life softened. She met William Brown, the brother of her nurse, and a sincere bond formed between them. Their marriage replaced spectacle with companionship, demonstrating that affection could exist beyond gawking crowds and exaggerated claims. Stability followed, allowing dignity, privacy, and ordinary happiness to shape years once dominated by relentless curiosity, banners, ticket stubs, whispers, and stares. Number 4, Dick Hilburn. Dick Hilburn, a native of North Carolina, lived with an extraordinarily rare condition that left only one fully developed limb, his right arm. Within carnival culture, he became known as the Quarterman. He moved across midways by propelling himself on a skateboard using his single arm, a sight that earned attention and respect. Hilburn later established his own traveling show, employing performers such as Carl Norwood, remembered as the Frog Boy. Beyond exhibition, he worked as a tattoo artist and sign painter, building independence during a period offering little understanding of disability. Rather than relying on sympathy, Hilburn shaped his livelihood through determination and skill. He died in 1971, remembered not merely as a curiosity, but as a man defined by grit, self-reliance, and resolve. His life reflected persistence and autonomy, proving that capability could thrive alongside difference without apology, retreat, or surrender to expectation, pity, silence, limitation, or social boundaries imposed by others. Number 3, the three-legged wonder, Francesco Frank Lentini, was born in Sicily in 1889 with a parasitic twin that resulted in a third leg attached at his right hip. Rather than viewing his condition as a limitation, Lentini treated it as an opportunity. He developed impressive coordination, learning to walk, run, and ride bicycles using all 3 legs. Promoters recognized his appeal, and by the age of 8, he traveled to the United States, becoming famous as the Great Lentini. His performances featured football demonstrations, dancing, and hurdle jumping, blending athletic ability with physical distinction. Beyond the stage, Lentini became a United States citizen, married, raised children, and later purchased farmland in Italy. His life demonstrated confidence, adaptability, and fulfillment extending well beyond circus applause. Balance defined his legacy, combining family life, discipline, and performance while reshaping perceptions of difference through dignity, stability, perseverance, humor, professionalism, longevity, and purpose across continents, contracts, decades, while changing audiences, evolving stages, and shifting public fascination. Number 2, the four-legged girl. Myrtle Corbin was born in Tennessee in 1868 with dipygus, a rare congenital condition that resulted in 2 pelvises and 4 legs. Rather than withdrawing from view, Myrtle embraced visibility and transformed difference into opportunity. At just 13, she entered the circus circuit and quickly became a national sensation. Audiences marveled as she moved all 4 legs independently, while physicians traveled from across the country to study her anatomy. Her life, however, extended beyond exhibition. Myrtle married James Clinton Bicknell, a man who valued her beyond physical uniqueness, and together they raised 4 children. Her story reflected resilience, acceptance, and steady strength grounded in ordinary domestic life. She balanced attention with privacy, choosing stability over spectacle as adulthood unfolded. Myrtle's path illustrated composure, agency, and dignity, showing identity could be shaped by choice rather than curiosity, headlines, medical scrutiny, contracts, applause, or commercial demand imposed by others. Number 1, the legless acrobat. Eli Bowen was born in 1844 with a rare condition that left his feet attached directly to his pelvis, eliminating functional legs. Rather than allowing limitation to define his life, Bowen trained his upper body relentlessly, developing exceptional strength, balance, and control. By 13, he entered the sideshow circuit and earned recognition as the legless acrobat. Audiences watched as he walked on his hands, performed complex acrobatic routines, rode horses, and crossed high wires using only his arms. Beyond performance, Bowen maintained a full personal life as a husband and father. His career emphasized preparation, discipline, and endurance, reshaping expectations through mastery rather than novelty. Heiss is remembered as a symbol of perseverance, courage, and determination. Bowen's legacy reflects patience, adaptability, and resolve, proving that capability could emerge through focus and effort, transforming adversity into purpose, livelihood, respect, longevity, and inspiration across generations. Which story affected you the most? Share your thoughts below and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next.